The COVID-19 pandemic has dampened business sentiment worldwide, and internationalization endeavours may not be the first thing on the minds of SMEs right now. But the Singapore Business Federation, or SBF, urge firms not to lose sight of venturing overseas. On our Building Asia series this Monday, the SBF suggesting they should instead look at building on internationalization capabilities in this down period to be ahead of others.
8 in 10 small and medium-sized enterprises have an overseas presence, out of which about 41% of them derive more than half of their sales outside of Singapore. That's according to a survey done by the SBF at the start of this year, which polled almost 900 SMEs. But with the arrival of the COVID-19, some SMEs are taking a more cautious stance on their expansion plans. Homegrown furniture retailer Cutlery has seen a 3-month delay over some of its goods due to the supply disruption in China caused by the virus outbreak. It had originally planned for a full nationwide launch of its brand in the US, but is now launching in phases. It's also more conservative with spending money. Even with a challenging economic climate, the SBF is urging companies not to lose sight on internationalization.
In this time, whether it is 3 months, 6 months, it's a good time for companies not to lower and lose their focus on the need to go overseas. Okay, the government has given many resources and schemes in the budget. Therefore, try to use this period to build capabilities of yourself. Look at your business strategy to do this. You don't want to lose momentum, because the first to the market, you get the cherries.
The point is agreed by Singapore-listed electronics distributor XLPoint. It's been around since 1987 and has a presence in more than 40 cities in over 10 countries. It says the virus outbreak has impacted its business globally, but it thinks the existing problems will soon pass. It says its overseas operations remain extremely important.
Because we can be the bridge between the East and the West. And that giving XLPoint a real advantage by going to China very early. And similarly, with that business model, we are expanded to go to India as well, Vietnam, by major in future. XLPoint will be expanding their regional office into other emerging countries.
Due to the digital economy, firms can now set up an online presence to reach out to overseas customers. But there is only so much the internet can do, as a physical presence is often necessary for some SMEs, says SBF, especially for those that sell a brand or those that sell items with larger price tags.
I don't think you can sell a $16,000 couch purely online. That's not going to work. Branding becomes important, right? The kind of designs that you have, the feel, the vibe, it's very difficult to translate that with a pure online model.
The Singapore government has extended its support to help companies new to internationalization. For example, the Market Readiness Assistance Grant will be enhanced to help more companies enter new markets.